It's just crazy to me that we're at this point. Hey guys, how's it going? Justin here from Walts, and today we're taking a look at the QN90D from Samsung. This is their top-of-the-line Neo QLED TV from their QLED line. This is the highest-end mini LED TV that Samsung offers before jumping into their QD OLED line, and today we're looking at the 55-inch version. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Now the QN90D comes in 7 different sizes, and if you want those dimensions, you can go ahead and pause the video here and screenshot this. You're going to get a 43-inch, 55, 50, 65, 75, 85, and a massive 98-inch. For the 55 that we're looking at in this video, it's going to come in with a width of 48.3, a height of 30.2, and a depth of 9.3 with the stand. It weighs about 45 pounds. Now this TV has about 3 inches of clearance from the bottom of the stand to the bottom of the screen, so most soundbars should fit very, very nice under this, even in the 55 version. The stand itself is very low profile and doesn't take much space, so if you don't have a lot of room on your entertainment center, you could always just rest it on top. Overall, this TV has a very simplistic design. Nothing crazy new here from what we've seen with a lot of the Samsung QLEDs. I do want to point out how thin it is, so if you're looking to mount it on the wall and have a nice flush look, it will look very flush. And you might have noticed that the inputs are recessed like a lot of TVs on the back right side if you're looking face on. If you're mounting it on the wall, I always try to recommend, getting those plugged in somehow before you get it on, just because it makes it easier to actually, plug in your devices because they're already there. But also it just kind of depends on what mount you pick out. Now the QN90D not only has great viewing angles, but it's also going to be really good for those of you who are in a very bright room. If you're in a dark room, that doesn't mean it's going to look bad. It's going to look even better. You're just going to have more room for adjustment. And just a quick little crash course for those of you who might not understand the difference between this and something on the lower end like a Q60 or even like a TU7000 is TVs come with edge lights or backlights or a combination of the both. And with some of those cheaper TVs, they only come with the edge lights. With some of the higher end TVs like this, it comes with full back lighting. So each individual lighting zone can turn off the pixels and give you a much richer color, much more brightness. It's just overall a lot better the more lighting zones you have. So when you're looking around at TVs, if you're really shopping really hard on the price, just know the less you spend, the less you're going to get. Now, as far as picture quality, I did say it was 4K. It comes in with a resolution of 3840 by 2160, and there is a new NQ4 AI Gen 2 processor. This is going to help upscale every moment for you. If you're not familiar with upscaling, essentially what it does is it takes a lower quality image and scales it up to, let's say 1080p to a 4K, and then you have all those missing pixels while the AI goes in there and predicts what each one of those would have been if it was shot in 4K. So if you have some 1080p footage that you're watching, you should scale it up and make it look a lot nicer. It also has Neo Quantum HDR Plus and a 120 hertz base refresh rate up to 144 hertz variable, which is really cool. So if you're a gamer, you have a next gen console, this is definitely going to be one of the best TVs you can get for it. Even if you're on PC, then you can take advantage of that 144 hertz refresh rate. So lots of cool stuff here for gamers. And if you're not a gamer, totally fine. All it's going to do is help that football glide across your screen and not lose sight of it, or hockey puck, whatever it is that you're watching in terms of sports or movies. It's just going to make it a lot smoother. Now, the 90D comes with Samsung's Tizen operating system, which I'm a big fan of. There's some cool modes like ambient mode and just the overall organization of apps. You can adjust it to your liking. And because it is a smart TV and it's Tizen, you get most of the smart apps that you're going to need. I haven't really run into something that doesn't have that I need. So if you're someone who doesn't want to buy an extra device like a Roku, Fire Stick, or Apple TV, you're all good with this TV because it comes built in. Oh, and if you guys are enjoying the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It really does help me out. Now, as far as connections, something I like about the 90D is it comes with 4 HDMI 2.1 ports, which means you get 120 hertz out of each one of those no matter what. It also comes with 2 USBs, an Ethernet, a tuner, and a digital optical audio out. This is going to be where you plug in your receiver or your soundbar if you don't want to use HDMI for your soundbar. This TV also has Wi-Fi 5, and it is smart home ready. So if you already have a Google Home or an Amazon Home, you can plug this right in and be able to set it up with your smart home. It also comes with a slim and compact remote so that you can have access to all of your favorite streaming apps without having to, mess with it too much. What's cool about this remote in particular is that it does have a solar cell on the back, so it can charge through the light in your room. Or if you're not a fan of that and you want a reliable connection, you can always charge it USB-C on the bottom. Now, as far as audio, there are some features like object tracking sound plus Dolby Atmos. It has Adaptive Sound Pro and 3D60 audio. Built in, it's a 4.2.2 channel system, but overall, I still think you need a soundbar. TVs nowadays are just built so thin, and most of the time the speakers are facing the ground or they're just barely there. So overall, you always are going to need a soundbar with a modern TV. And the other thing you have to consider is that sound is at least 50% of the experience, if not more. And I'm not the only one that said it. George Lucas said it first, so I'm not going to take credit for that. But if you don't believe me, watch this clip of high quality video with terrible audio and then low quality video with great audio, and you tell me which one is more tolerable.
So this is an example of amazing video quality with terrible audio quality. Let's switch and see what sounds better.
Now our video quality has decreased, but our audio quality has gone through the roof. Major improvements. What do you guys think? So yeah, I mean, it's something that you're not necessarily thinking about because you just assume you're paying all this money for a TV that it's going to sound great. But reality is that's where the soundbar has come in and become so popular, is because it does make it sound great without having to spend a bunch of money, and you can easily connect it to your system via HDMI ARC or optical. If you're looking for a soundbar recommendation, I would look at something like the QN90D. Has soundbar, subwoofer, 2 rear speakers. It's all wireless. It works really well and gets pretty good reviews. If you're looking for something a little bit less kick, maybe something like the 800 or the S801B, there's tons of videos, and we've done tons of videos, so I'll make sure to link those down in the description as well. If you're shopping for a TV and a soundbar together and you're looking at this TV, I would try to recommend staying on the Q line of soundbars, and obviously the updated ones, because they do come with a feature called Q Symphony. And if you're not familiar with Q Symphony, you should definitely go watch our video on it. Super helpful, kind of explains how it all works. But essentially, your soundbar audio and your TV audio get combined, and you can use both to elevate your experience, something that you don't get if you're mixing and matching brands. So yeah, I mean, that pretty much wraps it up for this video. I think this TV is the best TV you can get for the money before stepping into that OLED space. But I want to hear from you guys. So if you already have this TV or you plan on getting it, let me know what you think about it down in the comments section. If you found this video helpful in any way and you want to get the best price, make sure to email YouTube at Walts. You can directly support me. I'll also put the links down there as well. And if you guys want to come see this for yourself, come down to our store here in Tempe, Arizona, where you can actually touch and feel it yourself. As always, if you guys enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
Thank you guys so much for making it to the end of the video. If this is a product that you're interested, make sure to email me at youtube@walts so I can get you a special YouTube discount. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos like these, and we'll see you in the next one.